In the shadow of cross, beneath the weight of forgotten myth, lies a story rarely told, not just of a man who died, but of a woman, an archetype, a divine feminine presence whose body was not nailed, but scattered, fragmented by not iron, but by time. We remember the Last Supper, 12 disciples gathered around Christ, 12 men, 12 aspects, 12 reflections, but hidden in plain sight was she, divine feminine veiled, not absent, but encoded. She was the supper. She was the bread broken. She was the wine poured. What if the 12 disciples was not only followers, but 12 pieces of her soul, dispersed across time, zodiac, and memory? What if the Last Supper was not a farewell, but a fragmentation ritual, one final act before her descent? Cross-referenced in myth, we find her again in Egypt. Osiris, the king of divine order, descends to visit his brother Set, lord of chaos, the subconscious, the unhealed. And there, Osiris is betrayed, divided and entombed, cut in 14 pieces, the body of order shattered by the current of unconscious rebellion. But she, Isis, womb of stars, keeper of memory, does not forget. She gathers the scattered limbs of her beloved, reassembled what the world tried to erase. All but one piece is found, the phallus, the generative spark, the symbol of resurrection. So she creates it herself. From within her own power, she rebuilds the flame. She conceives Horus, the divine child, resurrected not just for Cyrus, but for whole humanity. Do you see now? Osiris is Christ. Isis is Sophia. The 12 disciples are the 12 pieces of the divine feminine, scattered across the body of time. The phallus, the 13th piece, is Judah, the last tribe, the line of kingship, the royal root from which the Christ arises. In Judah's myth, the 12 tribes of Israel represent not just people, but a puzzle. Israel is Isis, Ra, El, divine feminine, divine masculine, and source. Their fragmentation mirror the body of Osiris. Their return marks the awakening of original humanity. The box into which Osiris was sealed, that was the womb of matter, the cage of the 4 elements, earth, air, fire, water. It is a coffin of the soul, the matrix of forgetting. And now the box is opening. The 12 pieces are calling. The divine feminine is rising, not as a victim, not as a myth, but as a sovereign architect of resurrection. She remembers her name. She gathers her limbs from Judah, from Zion, from Magdalene, from Eve, from every daughter and every forgotten priestess who once carried her light in silence. And when the final piece returns, when the phallus of divine will is crowned in remembrance, she will rise whole. Not just as a woman, not just as a womb, but as law, as light, as original flame. The crucifixion was not the end. It was a code, a mirror, a veil torn. The resurrection is not coming. It has begun. It is you. It is us in her. This is Makalesi. Thanks for listening. Peace.